Alright, back here with the Metro engine. Just want to continue on. I got both of the locating pins or dowels or whatever you want to call them in their locations. This gasket only goes on one way, cannot be flipped. That hole doesn't quite line up, I'm noticing. I'm going to have to do a little trimming right there. That gasket isn't quite lining up. To show you what I mean, everything's lining up here decent. This one's the worst off of all. I'll get a close-up of that. So as you can see, that one, if I get all the other ones tied down, that one's really not going to make it. So I'm just going to have to cut that hole a little bit to the side. I got these little hollow punch sets. I just bought the cheapest one I could find when I got it. And I'm just gonna, that'll make a nice round hole. I'm sure a pair of scissors would have worked too, but if you have something that makes a round hole, why not use it? Yeah, the rest of these line up, let's call them close enough. Brand new oil pump. This one already came with the seal pre-installed. That's kind of handy. So I'm going to put a little assembly lube on the surfaces that seal rides on. That'll just help get the seal to slide on nicely and not roll over on us. And then also you got to align, this is the oil pump itself. There's flats on here. You got to align those flats with those flats to get it to sit down. So we'll see where those are lining up when we get to it. There they go. Now we're going for the seal where it's going to drop down. And I'm rolling my seal in a little bit, so I'm going to get a little pick and pull that seal. We got to get it to line up on the dowel pins and get that seal lined up at the same time. So I got you right up on there, close. I'm going to show you how I'm going to chase around this seal and get it back down in its hole. Think we got her going. There we go. So you want that seal to make sure it's not rolled in the upward direction at all. Just double checking. Alright. That's sitting down firm. Let me find those bolts. Okay, other things on here. This looks like the adjuster. The plug's in there. That must be a pressure adjuster, I'm assuming. This bolt, I think it just holds that timing cover from going in and out. I'm just going to mark it and put it into the same depth as the old one. And at some point I'll transfer over the oil checking stick, oil fill stick. I'm going to leave that out for now because I just think it'll be a hindrance every time I need to flip around the engine or anything. And it'll go in easy later. But I'm going to mark this, whatever depth this is in, and turn it into the same amount as before. Got all the bolts set there. I'm just going to run them down. Then I've got a torque wrench set up here, 97 inch-pounds. So we got 80. Wait a minute here. 95, 97. I'm just going to do them a little bit and then go for the final torque. Just go over them again real quick. Alright, oil pump is mounted. Now here I got the oil pump assembly, or water pump assembly. If this wasn't already near new, this I'd put on the car not long before I had other problems with the engine, and also this idler. If those weren't near new, I would replace them right now because it's right in your hand. It's never going to be easier, but they're still, they don't look new, but actual mileage and usage, not too much. Time, probably a year and a half. But actual mileage and usage, not much. So I'll just take off that gasket, clean this all up, and we'll put the new gasket on there and put that back together. Get the water pump mounted up. get that out of the way for a second while I can get down here and get the proper torque in here. Go around, double check them all. I think that spring goes on there, and I think this goes on here, but I'm going to have to double check that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. That socket won't fit, so that one I'm just going to go by hand because that's not an actual torque. You're just using that to tighten up the adjustment there. Alright, so first thing I got to do is put in the key, woodruff key or whatever you call it. Just got to go through all my bags of hardware. There it is. Then the washer, the bevel faces up. There it goes. Good. Now does the nut go next? We have these that have to go on too, but I think they go on after. Yeah, that can slip on over. So let's get this one tied in. I gotta get the torque spec for that one. Alright, so I'm gonna do the timing gear to crankshaft. I've just put a rubber handled mallet there in the rotating assembly to kind of get us where we need to be, and I'll bring that up to 100.